The word day in singular has been mentioned 365 times in the Quran, which is the amount of days in a year. The word month in singular has been mentioned 12 times. This one's crazy. The word sea is mentioned 32 times, and the word land is mentioned 13. If you do 13, what is that?
Plus 32 equals 45% of sea. 32 divided by 45 times 100 equals 71.111% of land. Equals 13 divided by 45 times 100 equals 28.88. Modern scientists currently has discovered that those numbers represent the exact proportions of surface area of sea and land.
Bro.
The word life.
I couldn't read and write, bro.
That was
he couldn't read and write, Julian Dory.
The word man is mentioned. The word man is mentioned 24 times, and the word woman is mentioned 24 times. And I believe, isn't that the amount of chromosomes that we have?
Yep.
24. So this is just a few. By the way, this is just a few of them.
That's just the mathematical
and that's
stuff.
just the numerical side. Now go to historical. And then you explain to me how he wrote this on his own. Because if he wrote this on his own, he's a genius. He's the smartest guy ever. And we don't even believe the prophet wrote this.
There was no microscopes. There was nothing. The human embryo, the 4 phases of the human embryo. I said this on the show before. Chewed substance like literally how the human embryo looks. There was no microscopes, Julian. They didn't have one for 1,000 years later. Like a primitive microscope, not even one that could see the human embryo. How could he have known? It's in the book. It's literally mentioned in the Quran, the 4 phases of the development of the human embryo. How? So to us, you don't think we think like people like you do. You don't think I thought like you do before? I do. Some guy walked on water. You got to be a fucking idiot to believe that. Let's be real. We're going to be real. Let's be real. Let's leave it all on the fucking table. Some woman was a virgin and she had a baby. Some guy went with a stick like this and said, Red Sea part. Like, I don't think that sounds fucking foolish. Of course, my common sense tells me that. But when you actually look into it, Julian, if you actually look into it, how I've come to accept those stories, because that does not make sense in today's world. Some guy walked on water, bro. Brought people back from it's like algebra, bro. I know this book is perfect. I know God exists. X plus Y gives me the Z, bro. I don't accept the Z. To me, the Z is the unknown. I didn't get to see Jesus walk on water. I know this book came from God, bro. I challenge anyone to go against it. I challenge anyone to look up the miracles of this book. And they're going to see, Julian. I'm not some fucking, do I look like the kind of guy that follows people? Or I do what the fuck I want to do? Let's be real. I've been an alpha my whole life.
An alpha.
I don't listen to, I was excessive talking in class, most likely to have his own talk show. It all came true. Okay, I had a big mouth my whole life. I couldn't work in the corporal. I hated people, bro. Tell my boss, you're a fucking moron to their face. I never left a job peacefully. I scorched earth everything. I made sure I could never get back on the boat. I told my bosses to go to hell in front of the entire office, and that was a very nice way of saying it. What I'm trying to say is I'm not the kind of person that humbly follow, kumbaya, my Lord. I couldn't deny what I found. I couldn't deny what I was seeing. This is not even covering his prophecies. This is just what's in the Holy Quran. This is what's just coming, what we believe directly from God. Mathematical perfection. Even where the word Mecca is mentioned is exactly in the center of the book, which we believe, if you look at latitude and longitude, I believe there's some mathematical miracles with that also, latitude and longitude wise, of where that box is positioned.